I saw it. I saw it. But hey, I'm gonna talk to you later. Is that all right? Cool. Okay. Also, fuck Daniel Jones, man. Welcome to Anime's Love, Anime's Life. You can see on my face that I'm fairly pissed off, but here's my two hosts.
What the fuck, man?
Oh
Fuck
my god!
What is happening?
Fuck 'em.
Oh, no, that's definitely.
Are you okay, Tenshi? Like, what the fuck?
When he first started, when I believe when he first started, he threw 3 fucking interceptions in one fucking game. Now this year, going against the Bengals, I saw in the stats 1 interception. And you want to know how they got a fucking touchdown? Oh, let me fucking tell you about it. Tracy motherfucking Jr. I don't know how he got the fucking touchdown, but he got a fucking touchdown. 6 points on a third. Fuck.
Oh my god!
That's
oh boy,
easily,
got heated. I fucking
that's
love
easily
it.
the most hostile intro we've ever had. Tenchi's not even here anymore.
No, he's not. This
Tenchi
is
left. I guess we're just gonna keep going until he gets back.
just keep it rolling, I guess.
This is
Anyways,
Anime's Love, Anime's Life, episode 6. We don't normally talk about sports here, but
it affects some of us very, very much intentionally today.
very, very passionate indeed.
Very passionate about the sports ball.
The sports ball. Welcome to episode 6 of Anime's Love, Anime's Life. I really hope Tenchi comes back.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if we go through everything and he's just not here.
Today,
all they fucking had to do was not give the ball to Daniel Jones. I get it. He's quarterback. Cool. But if he already threw 3 interceptions in one game, no.
Tenchi, we gotta record the episode.
He threw 1 interception.
Tenchi, we gotta record the episode.
17 out of motherfucking.
Oh my god.
Last episode we did a number 2 of Last Song Standing, which we just realized before we started recording this episode that we never posted a poll for that.
Yeah, so as the time of this recording, you can go vote on the poll right now.
Yeah, this probably won't be out before the poll is over because we only make them last like a couple days. But yeah, so normally we will reveal the winner on the next episode, but we forgot. So we're gonna do that on episode 7.
Yeah. Lucky number 7.
Today, we have some fun stuff in store. We'll be doing a tier list of the top shonen anime. That'll be fun. All of us consumers of the shonen anime genre. Tenchi.
I was waiting. He's stewing it. It's so hard right now. It's fucking great.
Tenchi, are you okay?
They fucked up on 3.
All right, I'm gonna keep it going.
Anyways.
My name is Bojack, Dreadlock Demolition Machine. Over there is Caleb.
Hello.
And I'm Tenchi. I'm very fucking pissed off.
That's big business down there.
That's
big business.
And big business is not booming for his favorite football team right now. So
big business is big mad today.
Yeah.
No. This is our time. I'm gonna let it go. Just not gonna bring it up no more.
We're gonna let it go. We're gonna keep it pushing. We got a little bit of housekeeping as always that we gotta take care of as we get into this John right here. First of all, shout out to all of our homies in the Goon Squad. All 3 of us part of the Goon Squad. You know what I'm saying? Got the flag in the back. Got the flag in the back. Got the flag in the back. Yes, sir. Got the shirt over there. Got the shirt over there.
In the bag. Oh.
Yes, sir. Yeah, teacher ain't got nothing, but it's all good. If you want to get some of your own Goon Squad merchandise, go down to that link down there at the bottom, goonsquadpw.com. You can get yourself some Goon Squad merch, which you can also get some Anime's Love, Anime's Life merch right now. We got a whole line of stuff that's going to be dropping on there soon, but we already have some stuff up there right now if you want to go ahead and cop some of that. But yeah, keep your eyes out on that. It might already be up there by the time this episode gets out, but it probably will be waiting a bit just because we want to run through it.
We at least got enough to do a couple of releases.
Yeah, I want to do some quality checks and all that jazz. So we'll probably have some new stuff up there by the time this comes out. But
Mhm.
either way, there's already some stuff up there. So yeah, go to goonsquadpw.com. Uh some more merch shit. I got my own merch site, bojackmerch.com. You know what I'm saying? You want to get you some Bojack merch. Yes, sir. If you want to follow any of us on our social medias, we all have link trees that'll be
Oh yeah.
down in the description. We all do a little bit of streaming and other social media nonsense
Yeah.
as it be. So yeah. Speaking of shout outs, we have a segment that we do called Shout Out to the Homies,
Shout out to the
where
homies.
yes, sir, we highlight someone in the community, someone in the squad. I'm gonna get rid of that so it's not in Tinchy's face.
It's just like covering up like right
He's
here
just
on
like
his chin.
he's just staring the screen.
I almost feel like Dexter and Jack and Dexter on the opening scene when they have Naughty Dog just pushing the sign, and then Dexter gets hit back in the head.
We do a segment where we give a shout out to one of our homies in the community. Today's homie is Ryan, aka Blade Studios.
What y'all know about
Oh
Everybody give
Sylvie?
it up
my
for Ryan.
god. Woo!
Woo!
What y'all know about
That
Sylvie?
What y'all know about
What
Sylvie?
y'all know about Sylvie?
What y'all know about Sylvie? So let me talk about Ryan real quick, because me and him have a much longer history than people really even know about. So I first met Ryan about, man, it's like been almost 10 years at this point, or it's been a
god
little over
damn.
10 years, which is insane. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people like in the Goon Squad don't even know that me and Ryan have known each other that long.
I definitely did not know that. That is new information to me today.
Yeah, that was new
We
to me.
we watched a lot of the same creators, and we would like see each other in like like YouTube comments and Twitch
Mhm.
chats and stuff like that, and then eventually like a group of us started like communicating and stuff. And then just like as making friends on the internet works, a lot of times people randomly disappear, people grow up and stop being interested in XYZ, whatever. But
Mhm.
me and Ryan became very close. We would do like wrestling reviews and junk on like his old YouTube channel.
Mhm.
uh and stuff like that. So yeah, so me and him have been homies for a long time. He's taught me a lot about, like recording and video editing and stuff. He's got a YouTube channel that he is constantly putting content out for.
Jesus Christ. It's like 2 or 3 videos a fucking day, I swear to God.
This dude is a machine. Genuinely, he is a machine. It's crazy. Um, and we are super happy to have him be a part of the group. When we
Absolutely.
like the core four, me, Skylar, Tenchi, and Tyler were first like, thinking about expanding the Goon Squad and making it more of a conglomerate of people.
Mhm.
Ryan was one of the first people that I thought of because I was like, he's already been doing what we're aiming to do for a while now. And I don't think I would be as, informed about,
Mhm.
all of this shit if I didn't know him and haven't been as friends with him for as long as I have. So
Yeah.
give our boy Ryan, aka Blade Studios, a follow. We'll have all his socials somewhere on the screen right now where you can go follow him and keep
Mhm.
track of all his. Ryan, we hope
Yeah.
we love you. Pay your taxes. We'll
Absolutely pay the taxes. And yeah, keep up the hard work, man. You were grinding like crazy. It is very inspirational to look at just how much work you're putting into everything.
I genuinely don't understand how he does it. I'm so serious because he
I'm
streams
actually
too.
worried. I'm worried about his sleep schedule. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He
That man's just
streams
dedicated.
like he streams like almost every day. And like they're
Yeah,
not
it's
super long streams, but just to be able to be that consistent with
mhm.
streaming, uploading, having a real life on top of that, like
Yeah, that's the actually impressive part. Like the
because
fact that
he
you haven't
also
had a
does a
social life.
podcast. I forgot to mention his podcast
What the
because he also does
fuck?
a podcast that
What the
I
hell? Oh my god,
was
yeah, it's that
and
Marvel thing, isn't it?
that I
Mhm.
was kind of sort of a part of and sort of still am. I'm just not as available for it. And that's on
Mhm.
me. And I'll still make appearances every now and then called Council of the Multiverse, where he talks
That's
about,
what it was.
a lot
Yeah.
of MCU
Yep.
stuff. He might have one coming up soon with Agatha All Along right now out on Disney Plus. Y'all check out Agatha All Along if y'all haven't seen it. This is a good show.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Ryan. Shout out to the boy. That's our guy. Hell yeah. Insert clap noise right here. Yeah.
What y'all know about Sylvie?
The fuck y'all know about Sylvie? I'm gonna get real serious for a second. Bring it in. Bring it in. I'm gonna get real serious. What y'all know about Sylvie, dog? Spent 6 episodes with her. 12 if you watch Loki season 2. What you know about Sylvie? Ponder on it.
Talk to him.
Fucking damn it.
Talk to him. Don't hurt him now. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt
Don't
him.
hurt him now.
I guess I really didn't watch Loki then.
Don't hurt him now. Speaking of watching stuff, that brings us to our next segment. What you watching? See, that one's not nearly in Tenshi's way as the other one.
Yeah, the other one's like way more like just knocking him in the jaw.
I'm still gonna take it off screen, but we could. That one's not in your way. You can shit.
Yeah,
no, Tenshi, come back.
Tenshi, why?
Tenshi, no.
I'm in the
box.
Tenshi, please.
You went folded into sleep again.
We lost. Man's fell asleep tying his shoes. We're gonna find that picture. We're gonna throw it up. We're gonna find that. No, don't leave.
Thank you, Caleb.
What you're watching is where we just talk about, what we've been watching lately. You don't even got to be anime related. Just, what we've been getting up to. Oh my god. Did you fucking jump scare?
Jesus. Oh my god.
Put the fucking Metal Gear noise. Fucking. We talk about, just what we've been getting up to, what we've been watching lately, whether it's anime or not anime. Tenshi, since I can't trust you to not leave again, we're gonna start off with you. What have you been watching?
So what I've been watching was well, let me give a little context on this one. I've been taking a break from anime. Because I know it's really weird and shocking for me to say. Because I have been like watching the same stuff, like just going back and over and watching Super, watching Naruto, watching whatever is available, right? So when Bo told me about this one anime, it's called Kaiju No. 8. He told me to check it out, and I said you might like it. I didn't say that. He said that. I don't know why I said. But anyway, so he told me to check it out today.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding.
Bro, you got me so good. I was like, fuck, his internet's gone.
God damn it.
No, but when we was preparing for everything for this podcast, I literally binge watching Kaiju No. 8. Like I just started from episode 1 all the way down to episode 12 before I had a hiccup with my Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, that anime,
fire.
That anime is something else.
And we gonna get to it in a little bit because we got some shit to say about Kaiju No. 8. Because
this is probably like the official first one that we've all three of us have actually started and watched at a very similar time.
Also, we gonna get into it. We're gonna get into Kaiju No. 8. But Caleb, what you been watching lately?
I've been kind of watching the normal stuff. I've been, of course, keeping up with One Piece, keeping up with My Hero. Watched another very cute anime. It's called Adachi and Shimamura. It's another romance kind of comedy-esque anime, and very cute, very adorable. Definitely would recommend.
Rom-com.
Yeah.
I'm the new fucking champion. I am championing rom-com animes to the day I die. That is my new goal in life. Is to champion rom-com anime.
Yeah. I was rewatching some old animes. I rewatched a New Game, which is like a girl that works in like a game production company. It's very cute, very slice of life-ish. It's very cute. It's nice. Finished up Girlfriend, which I know me and Bo have got some opinions about.
Let me hold on.
Which I do have to watch. I do have to watch that.
No, you don't have to.
You really don't actually. The 100
now, why y'all say that?
Girlfriends is perfectly enough.
Let me run through my list real quick, and then we gonna get into girlfriend, and then we're gonna get into Kaiju number 8. Because I don't have nice things to say about girlfriend, but I got a lot of nice things to say about Kaiju number 8. Let me run through my list real quick. So
Why
first
did
of
that
all,
all rhyme? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
because I'm good like that. Yeah. So first of all, non-anime thing. I have been watching more WWE lately, which to some people, they're like, either they don't know because it's an anime podcast, or they do think it's like, well, you're a fucking wrestler. Of course you watch WWE. Well, I haven't actively watched any kind of TV wrestling for a while. Just because like around like like right before COVID, I just got really busy with life and wrestling, and I was in college at the time, so I have not watched WWE like week to week since then. I keep up, I watch clips and I listen to podcasts and stuff, so I'm aware of everything that's going on, but I have not actively put the program on and like watched an entire show start to bottom for a while. And then COVID hit and I cannot watch crowdless wrestling. I try so hard. I can watch like minimal crowd and it's like the boys out there like just making noise being the crowd, but like no fans, I can't do it. So I just haven't really gone back to actually like watching the whole show for a while. But the product's been really hot lately. So I've been watching a lot of WWE. I have a whole fucking list of shit that of anime that I've been watching because of reverse from Tenshi. I've been on a fucking kick lately. So like Caleb, I've been catching up with My Hero Academia, which I just watched one of the latest episodes today, and that shit had me in my fucking feels. I was crying. I was fucking crying. It was kind of fucked up. Um, but that's dope when like anime can like make you feel so strong that you shed
Yep.
real person tears. I
Like
started
kaiju.
watching a show called Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, which I don't know where the show is gonna go, but it's about like a girl who like her boyfriend is like super unlucky, and she like has to like protect him from himself because he's like clumsy and shit. Reincarnated as a slime, season 3 has been fucking dope.
Nice.
That's like a good go-to. I started Konosuba season 3. Again, Konosuba, real dope. Fucking real isekai heavy, but like that's just what it is. This is what I'm into.
Yeah.
I haven't started it yet, but Ray Zero has a new season that I need to start. I know Titchy's gonna start watching it. Get that right, Titchy.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I need to watch season 3. It's one of my favorites. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. So I think this is one that I think y'all will like too. It's another rom-com. Rom-com!
Let's go.
It's about a girl who she is Russian. She's like half Russian, half Japanese, I think. And so she like fluently speaks Russian, and she is friends with this guy who he was friends with a girl who was Russian when he was younger. So he learned conversational Russian, but she doesn't know that. So she will either be flirting with him or shit talking him in Russian and thinks he doesn't understand, and he does. And that's like the whole like initial like hook is that like she'll be like saying shit, and he's like, nah, he
I
doesn't know.
think I've seen clips of this. I need to watch it.
It's getting advertised everywhere, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what hooked me into it. But it's really fucking good. I finished the whole first season. It's really good.
Hell yeah.
Kaiju number 8, which again we'll get to.
Oh yeah.
Uh, and motherfucking girlfriend,
Ah, God.
Caleb,
So
Caleb.
yeah.
You know me. I'm a man of not good taste. I like trashy rom-com animes. All right.
Yeah.
Even I have a line of what I would classify as like quality writing and character progression. and what I feel like is just full on scumbaggery. And man, the main character in Girlfriend fucking sucks.
He's not great.
He fucking
He's
sucks.
barely even fucking tolerable, honestly.
Oh my god. So there's another show that I got Caleb to watch that I've talked about before called The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really, Really Love You.
Which that
And
one just got weird at the end, but
hold on, look, listen.
it got weird, but it's still better.
Look, listen. we don't talk about the last one. All
Might as
right?
fucking well.
We don't talk about the
No,
last one.
nope. We're not gonna talk about it.
I'm not spoiling anything about that show here because I'm not even really gonna spoil anything about Girlfriend. But
Not until we all watch it will we actually talk about it.
right. But 100 Girlfriends and Girlfriend are very similar concepts. So the
feel like they talk
concept
about it a
and like
little
the
bit.
main drive from Girlfriend is his main character. You remember his name?
Malia?
Naoya. That is Naoya. Naoya fucking he's dating a girl who he's been friends with since childhood, finally was able to win her over. In the first episode, this like new girl confesses to him. She confronts him. She confesses to him that she's got feelings for him, blah 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 blah. And he's like, "Oh, like I have a girlfriend." She's like, "Ah, damn, that's okay, but I'm gonna keep trying though." And he's like, "Actually, fuck it. Let's go talk to my girlfriend. I'm gonna just date y'all both."
It
And
took
like,
him barely 30 seconds.
that's just what happens. He's like, "Nah, I just want to date both of y'all. Fuck it." So we're just gonna do that. And he is able to convince his girlfriend to let him date the both of them. And it's just he's just not a good guy. He's not a good guy.
No, not really.
So it sounds like I need to watch this just to understand how y'all feel.
I mean,
Yeah, kind of. Honestly, it's like
because I'm out the loop. I don't know. I mean, you explaining it, but I'm just like,
it's very hard to describe because like with 100 Girlfriends, there was like, which I'll go and say they did have communication. It wasn't great communication, but it was still communication as comparatively on like the 100 Girlfriends part with like how we praise the communication in that show. But this one, like, while it has communication, it's like it's met with such dialogue and just such like shock value grabs that it really is just pure fucking garbage.
It's just garbage. Yes, garbage, bro. Garbage.
It's just like all of them kind of suck, honestly.
Yo, my god, everyone sucks. Yes, everyone sucks. The main character sucks. His main girlfriend kind of sucks. The new girl is easily the best character on the show, but she'll even have parts where she kind of sucks.
Honestly, blue hair and purple hair pretty much are on the same level for me, so they're both like at the bottom of like shittiness.
Yeah. They're like the shining beacons. But like the purple hair girl, because like we know eventually we've seen like you've seen the opening. Like it's obvious what's gonna happen. So like she's kind of shitty too. And then the third girl.
Holy what the fuck?
I'm gonna get into like this might be like spoiling something that ends up later like on our YouTube channel. I might do like a video essay or whatever, like talking about the two shows, but I don't even understand the third girl's like motivation, because what I was expecting, and then this is like slight spoilers. What I was expecting to happen was that she's doing all this stuff trying to get him to like her, and then it's revealed that she's always actually liked him, and then that's why she's doing all this shit. But she doesn't actually like him until after she's already done all this bullshit
Yeah.
to try to get him to like her. So it's like, so what were you doing all this crazy ass bullshit for?
So the best way I could figure that out was like she's just doing it for the principle of doing it.
I guess.
For the challenge of, oh, this guy turned me down. Guess what? I'm gonna win this argument just because I want to win this argument. And then she got feelings after she won the argument.
I guess, but like that's still shitty.
Oh no, it is fucking terrible garbage, but that's just the best way I can fucking describe what the hell happened.
And like you were saying, like with 100 girlfriends, like the concept of like, oh, I'm just gonna date multiple girls is always gonna be scummy. Like that's just what harem anime is.
Yeah.
But the way it goes in 100 girlfriends is so much. It's from a much more understanding and like almost like cute standpoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's much better about actively communicating about like his intentions and like making sure that everyone's okay and like no one feels like undervalued or anything. In girlfriend, both of the girls like aren't happy about the situation.
He feels like he constantly has to apologize for everything that he does.
And
But like he also like doesn't like stop doing it though.
No, he doesn't.
I was about to say like he apologizes until they forgive him and then he just go back do the same shit.
Pretty much.
He apologizes and just like keeps doing it. Yeah.
Scum.
Yeah, scumbag. Fucking scumbag. It sucks.
Tenshi, I need you to watch at least the first season just so you understand like the pure frustration that me and Caleb have. I'm gonna watch the second season just so that I can see
I've fully
where it all
watched
goes and I can feel confident enough to talk about it for like I want to do for that video. But if I didn't want to do this video about this show, I would not be watching the second season because this shit, like, no way, dude.
Like, the only reason I've like kind of halfway enjoyed the show all over is because it had like this nostalgia feel. Because I used to just watch trashy fucking reality TV growing up, so it like sparked that like, okay, where the hell is this train wreck gonna fucking go? Because I want to see that explosion.
Same vibes.
I want to see where the explosion happened. I want to see the fucking devastation afterwards. It's like it's just a car wreck and you can't look away until it's done. It's what it is.
Fucking hell.
Oh man.
But yeah, we'll move past girlfriend. There's one of the rare like anti-recommends that we've had on this because we normally try to be pretty positive about everything that we talk about.
I usually like everything, honestly. I'm very easy.
Because we're all very good about like if we're just not a huge fan of something, we'll just kind of not watch it. But this is one of the only times where I'm actively like, man, this kind of sucks, but like I need to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about shit that we enjoy. Tenshi, you fucking binge watched Kaiju number 8 today. Caleb talked about it a few episodes ago, which for us is like months ago.
Yeah.
Caleb talked about it
damn near the beginning of the year, honestly.
Yeah.
Next time, anime's love and life.
Which no. So actually, here's the crazy thing of how we got into Kaiju number 8. I saw a clip and I watched the first episode.
You told me about how you were excited.
I told these guys, I said, hey guys, I just watched first episode of this new show. It's really fucking dope. I think you guys should watch it.
Yeah.
Caleb went and just watched the whole fucking rest of the show.
I got caught up and then I was week to week on until it finished.
Caleb was like, hey, so I just caught up. It's not done yet, but I'm at least halfway through. It gets really fucking good. Keep watching it. I was like, oh, that's great. And then I just didn't end up watching it until it was all the way out. But no, Tenshi, what were your like initial thoughts getting into the show?
So I took it. I have no words because I'm so stunned about the anime. All I can say was actually pretty good. Like there was like two or three things I pointed out when I was watching the anime during in the call with Caleb. There was one I was like, oh, because there was like a scene in the anime that the main character Keffa looks like a descendant of a Guts from Berserker, and
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even realize that.
and then
Really
I can't remember the second one, but the third one is where I popped y'all because when there was I already forgot the names, but there was the kid with the white, silver hair, red hair, yellow hair, and blue hair, and I was like, oh, there's Ultra Instinct, there's Super Saiyan God, and there's Super Saiyan, and there's Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
Well, no. What I thought about it, or what I was like, when you asked me if I was what I was expecting from the show.
What were you kind of thinking? Like, because I remember you messaged me and you said you didn't really get like hooked into it until like the second episode. So like, what was like the scene, or like what was it about it like the second episode that like finally was like, oh, okay, like I get it. Like what was it that, where you like you got
it was the hospital scene. Spoilers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say we're gonna get into spoilers for Kaiju number 8. Yeah, we're gonna get into spoilers.
Skip to this time code on the video as best you can and avoid spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my favorite scene is on episode 2. They were in the hospital, and a random kaiju just flew into the room saying, "Oh, finally found you!" Just shoots into his mouth, and as he turns the curtain, he's like, "Sir, what? Am I ugly?" He was like, "No, you just turned into a kaiju." I what? And then so when he tried to when the old man came, oh my god, the old man was losing his shit. The old man walked into the room, and he was like, a kaiju. No, sir, I'm not a scary. I'm not a kaiju. See? He was like, la, and the old man, the old man
big
just dropped to the ground.
Grinny ass teeth.
Yup. He dropped to the ground and just foam was coming out of his mouth. And he was like, oh man, I'm sorry. He leans forward, doesn't know his own strength, and he basically destroyed the wall. And he was like, oh my. And then when he was like, okay, we need to get out of here before the defense force come here. So he goes to the window. Not knowing his own strength. He tries to slide open the window, but he accidentally just destroyed the whole entire room's wall and like made a whole exit. So they leave the hospital, and as they're running down the street, he's like, oh, but I gotta go. He was like, but sir, I don't see anything, important for you to really go use the bathroom.
I don't see the equipment that you would use to do that.
The scene flips. This man is just pissing out of his nipples, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And he's like,
fucking wild.
But no, my what really took it home is when the kaiju was about to attack the mother and the daughter, and he comes in just being a badass, and then the roar, the demonic echo, and the attack he's doing, and he just did it like literally in like one punch. Not a man, but demolished.
One punch
kaiju.
One punch kaiju, yeah. He basically just demolished his kaiju and like just went back to turn to the little girl to comfort. Sorry for hitting Mike. I'm sorry, baby. Went back to the little girl, and he was like, no, I'm not scared. Does the scary smile again, and then he just disappears. And from there on, like the whole entire anime, it's just was going like it had a very like a great pace. The beginning part, I noticed it was like moving fast, but like as it going down the line of the entire show, it was like not even slow, and it wasn't even in a fast pace. It was like in its own steady pace. Like make sure you get all the details, make sure you get all the background stories, make sure every single character's development and their attack power and everything. And that's one thing I love about that, is that they train every single one. It's not mainly focused on the main character. Like it's focused on the main character, but like it's also including a lot of side characters.
It's building up like the core team as well. And they're not literally just like side people. Yeah. I watched that first episode, and I don't even know what it was about the first episode that I really liked, where I was like, hey, y'all need to watch this, because the first episode is very much like laying the groundwork of the rest of the show, where it's like you said, the second episode is where everything really kicks in. And you get the sense of all of like everything that the show is hitting, because it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got good, just genuine character moments and character interactions. And you don't really get all of it until until episode 2. I just hit my mic to what's happening. I'm sorry, baby.
Keep my hands up.
Caleb said, "No mic violence."
No mic violence.
I'm not beating the microphone.
But yeah, I knew Tenchi was gonna like it because Tenchi is a big fan of goofy main characters.
Yeah, true.
And what the fuck is his name? We heard him say it 8 times in that one episode. Kafka.
Kafka. Yeah.
Kafka heaving up.
Yeah, I knew Tenchi was gonna like Kafka. Just because Tenchi is a big fan of like goofy characters in general, but also when they have like that good dichotomy of being able to be like goofy and entertaining, but also like when it's time to fucking fight and it's like, all right, I gotta save the day, they can turn the serious on and fucking one punch monster. You know, it was really fucking dope. And then, like you said, I like how the pacing of it is crazy because it doesn't it's not like sped up, but they don't take a lot of time to like sit in moments and like da. Like the moments that need to have their time definitely have their time, but they do a pretty good job of keeping the pace rolling and keeping everything flowing along, because they know it's like, okay, you've probably watched fucking a bunch of origin stories before and you've seen where they spent the first fucking 3 to 4 episodes putting the origin in. It's like, nah, we'll spend like the first episode and a half doing the origin, and then we'll just keep the story rolling from there.
Yeah, like the flashbacks are not even that long.
Yes, bro. I hate lengthy ass flashbacks. I hate them so much, and that is the one thing that's the one thing about Naruto that gets on my fucking nerves, because
very, very similar to One Piece as well.
Some of those flashbacks will be the whole episode, and I appreciate what they're doing, but I want to see what's happening with the current conflict.
Yeah.
Why are we spending an episode and a half 5 years ago?
Here's a counterpart. DBZ has no flashbacks here and there, but they have long ass fights.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They'll have a fight that lasts like 8 days. Caleb, you binged it. Like I said, as soon as you fucking watched it, like how was the show for you, and like what kind of like hooked you into it?
So I watched, I think, the first 4 or 5 episodes not long after, because I think that's what was out when you had mentioned it in the Discord. So I'd watched that, similar to Tenshi and everything. Like as soon as, so my first initial reaction to when the kaiju went like inserted himself into Kafka and he turned to a kaiju was like, interesting. So this is like a modern day Attack on Titan, was my instant vibe to it. And then it immediately went in a whole nother fucking goofy ass direction. I'm like, thank God.
Yes.
But I definitely like the concept of like, ooh, world with big giant monsters that they have a whole defense force for, but one of the guys in the defense force is like actually one of the monsters. Like I like that weird kind of like werewolf kind of theme of storytelling. So with like, and especially like just the goofiness and like you guys saying, the blend of like from goofy to serious moments and everything, and then all the other side characters and everything, like the Reno, the guy that started up at the cleaning company with him.
That's his name.
Yeah, Reno. Yeah.
Their fucking relationship throughout the whole show, I have absolutely loved all the way through. like just the amount of respect and everything there, and also just like don't give up attitude that Kafka has. It's just like
Yeah.
like and you could tell it first off that he's got a little bit of cockiness to him, but he kind of is like that youthful, like childlike confidence where you're like, oh yeah, I can go do this thing, and then you get smacked there and you're like, oh fuck, I can't really do this thing.
Their relationship feels like a much more innocent version of like Goku and Vegeta.
Yes, very much so.
Which is crazy.
Honestly, the entire I was gonna say the entire like third squadron kind of has that all together. Like they're all rivals, but they all like have such a respect for each other that they all want to beat the other one.
Right.
Can I get back off of that?
No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So that was like the same thing because it did start on episode 1. Also, I need to get this off my chest. So you know how we see blood and gore, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna censorship poop. You're just gonna censor the poop. You're gonna censor the poop.
I'm not gonna complain about them censoring poop. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm here for the poop censorship. I'm here for the poop censorship.
I'm fine with not seeing what a kaiju's intros look like.
We all seen a bunch of bullshit. Come on. Anyway, no, to piggyback what Caleb is that what really caught my attention about the show on the progression. It's like there was no talk, no jutsu. There wasn't like there was a lot of bickering, but there wasn't like Dragon Ball Z bickering and fighting, blah blah blah. My main thing about this one is that everything was like 50% friendship and like a little bit moving on to 20%. Everything else was determination, respect, confidence, and not giving up. You know what I mean? Like that, everything that was built on every single character. Because that's the reason why, from my understanding, that's the reason why they made themselves out of people in the third division as rivals, because they want to keep boosting, like Caleb said, they want to keep boosting each other up. They want to build that relationship between themselves to come out on top on other divisions. Like, yeah, they want to aim for number 1, but at the same time, you can kind of see they don't really care about being number 1. They don't kind of care about that. As long as they're with their friends, they do some big business shit.
Yes, sir. I agree with that too. I think that's another thing that kind of drew me into the show is there's definitely bits of rivalry and jealousy, but everyone's reactions to that stuff is I need to get better. It didn't ever turn into malice. People were definitely like jealous of other people or like viewing other people in the squadron as their rivals, but it was damn, this guy's really good, I need to push myself so that I'm not lagging the team behind, or I need to push myself so that I can be better than him, and so that because I admire his strength and I don't want him to view me as weak, so I need to be better than him even so that he can't view me as weak and stuff like that. It was never this guy's better than me, fuck this guy, or this guy's really good, he's gonna be the top of the team, fuck this guy. It was always a damn, this guy's really good, this guy's really strong, blah 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 blah. Like what's the girl's name? I think Shinomiya. Shinomiya like comes in and she's this fucking prodigy, and everyone is like super jealous of her. But she, and then same thing with like yeah. She's like, I like their dynamic too. I didn't expect them to create such a bond how they do, where she's like, who the fuck is this old ass man? Like, who let you in here? Like, that's her whole vibe. And then he does one thing to like he like lifts up the car, and he does like one thing to show that he's not this fucking weak piece of shit that he looks like. And that's all it takes for her to be like, okay, I still know that this guy isn't like isn't strong, but there's definitely something more to him, and I want to see what Altique has to offer. And same thing, like, I love how resourceful and determined Kafka is, to the point where he was like, man, I'm not gonna do good on this this like training exercise, but I'm gonna use my expertise to aid the team however I can, because he had been
yeah.
in like the monster cleanup, so he knows like the body parts and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
he
He literally
was
knows the
like,
weaknesses.
"Hey, right, yeah." So he was able to help direct weaknesses and like how to take them down and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. And then I think this show just does such a good job of balancing differences, like in
Mhm.
differences in tone, like differences in the characters, like Ashiro, Mina, she's
Mhm.
so like stone cold
Yeah.
and serious, and then like
Mhm.
her fucking like vice captain, the dude with the, first of all, shout out anyone with double fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
uh
Yeah. Definitely the double katanas
Anyone with
is.
double sword
Yeah.
fire. um but like he's
It's
so fucking
it's ready to
goofy.
keep soaking.
He was
That's
like,
yeah.
I don't know, this guy's pretty funny, I think we should keep him around. Oh my God, our technical difficulties were back. Yay! This is the same recording. We definitely didn't have to pause. Tenchi never disappeared.
Totally
Ninja
was
first.
still here.
We're talking about Kaiju Number 8. Tenchi, what was your favorite part, other than like we mentioned, like episode 2, that's what hooked you, but like if you had a favorite part other than that kind of section, like what was your favorite part?
So it's definitely all of them, but my most favorite one that got me laughing is when they were doing the training or the physical test, where they were like running around the field and stuff. And so he made Kefa, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Kafa made a fool of himself, and the girl comes up saying, "Well, that's the second time you made a fool of yourself," or something like that. And the flashback was, "What you looking at, Missy? Missy? Missy?" Is doing a weird pose in the flashback. He was like, please just forget about me. Forget about you ever heard about my name."
I forgot about that. Yeah, he was like,
That
I'm so sorry, please. He was like, I was trying to be cool. I fucking suck. I'm sorry.
When he was starting to face number 9, and he just stood there, and he actually scratched that. No, fuck that. I'm so sorry. The ending part when he did the reveal, I was sitting here when me and Caleb was watching it, and I was sitting here. I was like, Caleb, oh my God, I can't wait to see what the secret reveal is. This man is booking it. Here comes the music, and I'm like, okay. The vice captain is like, wait, how's he running faster than he was before? And I was like, okay, something's about to fucking happen. And he just jumps, leaps, lands onto lands on the broken concrete and everything, and this motherfucker is charging up his power, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
oh, and then he just blasting off, about to punch this big ass nuke above Japan. I'm sorry, if I ever saw that, I'd be like, my weapon's here, I'm laying on the ground, and I'm saluting, prepared to die. So like that was crazy, and he was standing there in front of the two soldiers, and just like looking at the explosion, feeling the shockwave as he's blocking it from the other two behind it. I'm like, that's cold. That's cold as hell. But yeah, no, those two were definitely my favorite parts, because there's a lot of them. But what you're looking at, Missy?
I think my favorite parts, like you said, the reveal scene was definitely really fucking hot. I'm a big fan of like any of the scenes where he's doing some cool ass shit, and they have that one kind of like instrumental in the back where it's got like the loose vocals over these, just like da 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 da. It's like, oh, this shit about to get going, yeah. But I think my my favorite scene, because again we know Bo's fucking sentimental guy, when after the reveal, and like he's in like the truck and they're about to fucking ship him off, and he has that moment alone with Mina, and he like asks her, he's like, can I still stand beside you, like if I'm ever he's like, I still want to work to being worthy of standing beside you. And like, when you're ready, like I'll be waiting for you, or something like that. Like whatever the line is, like whatever specific, like, you know, she gives him like just that moment of like I'll be here whenever you're like when you're ready to be here with me. And then he starts crying, and I started crying too.
I was like, I shed a tear. I actually cried. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, yes, I fucking on a show like this where a lot of it is so goofy, I didn't expect to, like I said, it's so good about having, you know, dichotomy and handling different vibes, because so much of the show is a comedy that I wasn't ever, not that I wasn't invested in characters, I'm invested in all the characters, but I didn't expect to get hit with any kind of emotion like that. And so when she says the line and then he starts crying, I was like, bro, put this in a bottle.
Yeah, right.
Caleb, what was your favorite part?
So definitely liked all the parts that you guys talked about as well. Definitely got mine's another kind of emotional one. So it's closer to the end when he's cleared of the current charges placed upon him of being a fucking kaiju, where everybody gets the notification that he's basically not going to be turned into a weapon, but instead still be part of the task force. Just watching everybody's reaction and just absolute enjoyment of getting the notification and everything, it's just like, yeah, man, I really want a season 2 now, but fuck, man, you got me right in the field.
Season two. Oh, I forgot one part. That reminded me. I don't know why that reminded me. My other favorite part is that whole scene where he's fighting the vice captain.
Oh God.
Because again, I love the parallels that this show does. The vice captain, and obviously, you know, like he's got to be fucking good, or he wouldn't be the fucking vice captain. But when he is trying to kill Kafka, bro, I was like, yo, I knew this guy was gonna be good, but I didn't know he was about to be this. This guy's a problem. Especially like when he has that moment later on, you know, when the reveal eventually comes, where like he's like pushing himself to his limits. That was a really good scene. And Tenshi made like a joke when we were watching it of like you know, when they were walking away, and the vice captain was like, when he gets back, we're having a rematch. Because I'm mad that he was holding back when I was trying to kill him.
And we fucking called
it was him. He said, now that I know it was him, and I know he was holding back, I want a rematch.
I'm fucking pissed, man.
Speaking of the vice captain, one of the best characters on the show, Caleb. Who was your favorite character overall?
Vice captain's pretty good. Reno's pretty good. Yeah. Kafka's pretty fucking funny.
Right. Like, dude, you can't really go wrong with anybody.
Honestly, just because of her cockiness, I really like Hikaru.
Yes, Hikaru's
just because of her cockiness,
yeah.
It's very cute and adoring.
And I like that it's backed up by her just genuinely wanting to be good and not like her just being shitty, you know? Like it comes from a genuine place. Yeah.
I also love how it's this elegant, like, straight A student, basically aced almost all of her physicals and everything like that, is like this almost perfect soldier kind of ideal and like attitude at the beginning, and then it's just giving pure brute force in a fucking axe. It's, oh my god, it's like all this technique and everything, and then it's just pure brute force. Well, damn. It's a weird combo. I love it.
I felt like that was like a huge Easter egg too about her melee weapon, the giant axe. It was like it looked like the Gundams, like from the Gundam franchises. So I was like, huh, that's pretty neat. I'm not mad at that. Like, it fits in this anime too.
Who's your favorite character?
I have to say all of them. Only reason I say all of them because I me personally, I can't choose. because
They all are
like
we only got one season, so
this is true. But what really got me, and I forgot to say this part too, is the hot tub. So when Kafka said that him and Mina were childhood best friends, he was like, "Oh, maybe I should just go." This is the only realistic thing that is so comparable to the boys. Is like they all play. Three of them placed his hand on Kafka's shoulder, and it was like, "Nah, you ain't leaving. You better tell us this goddamn story about Mina."
Yes, for the next scenario.
They all got overheated.
Man, you better spill the details.
and then the military dude comes in because like, oh man got some muscles, deflates. Never mind, he's just fat. And then the military dude comes in and all buff, all three of them jump in the tub like yelping and stuff like that. He was like, "What's wrong with you three?" "Oh, nothing, just thought to get back in the bed."
I think my favorite character, I want to say, I don't want to be like, oh, the main character is my favorite character.
Yeah,
but like,
it's hard to
Kafka
argue though.
Kafka might be my favorite character. Just for the sake of like not doing that, I'm gonna say the vice captain, because I love, like I said, I love how it's one of those crazy things. Well, obviously this guy has to be good at his job and well respected to get to this point, but also he's so non-serious and like laid back. And he's like, nah, I feel like we need some comedic relief on this team. Let's keep this old guy around.
Yeah.
and like he's just good vibes. And then you also find out that he's a fucking badass with fucking dual katanas. So he might be my favorite character. I want to see how Shinomiya's dad ends up, like the director general. That's who. I want to see how he turns out. I feel like he might end up being a pretty good character once we are able to spend more time with him and stuff. I also love Tenshi. What did you say when you saw him? You're like he looks like
he looks like Heihachi from Tekken.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Heihachi, and I was like, he is Heihachi.
Like,
and then he puts on the fucking gauntlet.
Yo, I was like, nah. This motherfucker over here doing some Buddha shit with the damn number 2 kaiju. Like, damn.
I want to talk about like season 2, kind of like what you guys want. Tenshi, I remember you said you kind of like had like a theory. Do you like remember what like you wanted to talk about with that?
Oh, for season 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so my theory is that since like he's a part of the squad, I feel like majority of the team, some of them might stay with each other, and some of them might go on to different other squadrons just to get stronger, and come back. Because I know Reno wants to make sure. Well, man, he doesn't have to no more, but throughout the middle of the series, he wanted to like get stronger to make sure Kafka didn't go through that kaiju form. So it looked like he's still going through with that plan of going somewhere else to get stronger. And just about how it's ending off, because I remember when number 9 killed that civilian, he was like, "Oh, I need to lay low." But this dude just made another kaiju of himself. So it's like, are you planning to like cause an outbreak war, or are you trying to be like, I have a feeling like he's trying to be Fu from Xenoverse. Like Fu in Xenoverse, he's like tampering with time, taking like the characters, boosting their powers. I feel like that's what number 9 is doing, not like taking like people from different multiverses and stuff like that, but like just like being that instigator, like being that problematic villain. Like he was when he first faced Kafka, he was like, "What? Why is my body over there?"
His fucking head, yeah.
And then he was so badly damaged, like he was so shocked, like Kafka just blocked all of his attacks with just a shout. So when when number 9 took that chance to like leave that scene from him losing, he really made Kaiju number 8 his rival, and he's determined to kill him. So I think number 9 is still learning about Kaiju number 8. So I think he's really like trying to like instigate on different type of kaijus to make a reappearance or new ones and stuff like that. So I think he's just like trying to I don't that's like the third or fourth time I did that. But I don't know, like it like, because my theory is all around, because like anything can happen, but it's like how number 9 was acting throughout the entire series. For me, he was kind of being a fool, like he was instigating a lot and just sort of being kind of cocky, because like he was just I would say he was underestimating his enemies because they were human. But I don't know, I just feel like there's some ways that he can like shift the entire plate of season 2 on Kaiju number 8. I don't know, like that's what caught my interest as soon as like they paneled to like I think it was a female version of him, I'm assuming, but I don't know. I feel like he'd be a problem.
He takes a very like manipulative and like kind of like puppet strings kind of approach to the whole conflict. Like he's not afraid to be directly involved because he's in a few different fights. So like that's not a problem for him, is like getting his hands dirty, but he definitely has a greater plan, it seems like, that he's trying to execute, and he needs sort of different puzzle pieces in place before he can really do all that. But more so just because, like you said, like he kind of underestimated the people that he's going up against. So it's one of those things where he was like, oh damn, I thought this was going to be easier than it ended up being, but whatever, I'm not really worried about it. I just got to kind of rethink how I want to go about this. So it's like very cocky. It's like, yeah, I'm still not really sweating any of this. I just kind of got to rethink how I was going to go about it, but that's fine, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I would definitely say he was definitely very cocky when Reno was doing some damage to him and he covered himself up with that mushroom corpse, and when he opened up he was talking shit to Reno. But when Kafka did it, he was like, wait, what? Because he was ripping, this time Kafka was ripping open the corpse for him to heal.
I can't stop laughing about that one scene. It's like, wait, why's my body over there? why my body over there? It's fucking funny. But yeah, I guess like closing thoughts, we'll put this as the sort of point that people can tune back in is, non-spoiler. Watch Kaiju number 8. It's really fucking good. It's got a good balance of action and comedy and drama and like real moments and emotion between characters and stuff. It's just a good vibe overall. Good vibe. It's a little violent. Definitely not going to be the most violent anime you've ever seen.
Absolutely not.
But there's some violence in there for sure. But it's a good time. It's a great time. Y'all?
I do remember I said this randomly when I was watching this with Caleb. I said this is a great adaptation from Pacific Rim, because when I first saw Kaiju, when I saw the title Kaiju, I was like, okay, this could be like a Pacific Rim type ish. And then now, so when I first saw the episode, I was like, yep, this is definitely Pacific Rim. But it was like, but it wasn't always as serious. It was like, it was balanced. So, because like really, there were only like three giant boss battles in that anime, and like, well, no, technically 4, but he kind of one punched him. But what I mean by that is like, I could say it's a little different from Pacific Rim. The humans didn't have to go big just to fight a giant kaiju, you know. Not even Kafka. So I really felt like all the fights were pretty much balanced in their own way, and it was really freaking dope to watch all those fights, because the vice captain was going crazy on that red kaiju on episode 10 and all the way down, I believe.
Hey, Mina with that big sniper too was doing fucking damage,
That
bro.
God,
Bro.
Bro.
She's like, all right, target neutralized. She's like, fire again. She's like, Captain, I said fire again. Oh, okay. Ready to fire.
Remember Tenshi had to have two different. Remember Tenshi had to have two different reactions to that final shot. He had to have his natural reaction and then his PG reaction.
I can't. They know what they already know. I can't say it, but they know what it is.
They not like us.
Yeah, Caleb was like, wow. He was just dying laughing.
It was like he had his initial reaction. He's like started halfway through. He's like, wait, no, I can't say that language. And then went on to be like, God damn. And I'm just like, hey, yo, Tenshi, you good?
She got a cannon and she's
Caleb, you had a hypothetical question to pose.
Yes. So while we were sitting here kind of like getting ready to talk about the podcast and everything today, kind of go through our notes and everything, it just kind of sparked in me as I was thinking of it. Like, so if you could take any piece of non-animated media, so any like live action movie, live action TV show, video game series, any piece of like non-animated media that you would turn into an anime, what would it be? And the reason I asked this question because I thought about it in my head. And my first reaction, hopefully I didn't steal it from anybody, would be Rush Hour.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I think just the dichotomy of fucking like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker type vibes as an anime would be the most perfect action comedy anime on the goddamn planet.
Mm-hmm.
So good. That didn't even cross my mind. But now that you say it, that's a great one.
It came across because the song in Rush Hour 3 that they're singing at like that burlesque show before they get shot up by like the mob in town.
To you.
I think Bojack was singing a very similar tone. That's what made me think of that. I'm like, I just remember that scene entirely. I'm like, that would be a dope ass anime. What the fuck?
And then all those like Jackie Chan stunts too would be really dope.
God,
like the fights would be crazy.
Good. Yeah, fire.
I really want it to happen now.
Ah, damn, that's a good one. Tenchi, what's yours?
So my show is based off of Killing Floor, if I remember correctly. But the show is called Reacher.
I feel like I've heard of that.
I think I've heard of it as well.
So it's about Jack Reacher in season 1 comes to this town in Margrave, and he's trying to first he's trying to figure out who killed his brother, but like the dialogues on how he breaks things down until he said details matters. Like when people like in the show leave out the important details, he immediately starts like going in, like he's explaining them like as if he was there. And you know how some animes like they will explain something and they will like seem like they were at that point in time or stuff like that. They would say like, oh no, this morning you had like chocolate milk and blah 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 blah, and that's why your suit tie is like little stain or cut up and stuff like that. And I was like, how did you know that? And then he like, and at the end of the conversation, he would like be like, details matters. So I feel like that show will be a great type of mystery solving type genre in that type
almost
of film.
Like Death Note.
Yeah.
Vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know how I didn't even talk about this one. This show is called From. It's a very odd title. But From is basically about everybody from different parts of the state.
Parts of the state.
Different parts of the state. Some people are coming from New York, some people come Texas, Florida, wherever, right? But until they see a tree in the middle of the road and they're like, either, if I remember correctly, they drove past it. They're driving past it. Now there's like, there's just trees everywhere on the left and right. And then there's like this this little farm and there's this tree. So they keep going and they keep going and going. Like I said, it's like another mystery solve type horror, but this one is like a mystery solving horror or thriller type thing. And and like they're gonna go on a loop, and there's like a lot of people from like different parts of the US, and like they're stuck in this one town. So at night they have to hide from these creatures that is just smiling and walking. And it's a really good show. I didn't want to give too much of it, but I know I gave like the bare minimum of it, but it's just make that 5.
We're gonna throw a fucking counter on this. How many times do you
Oh,
hate this
trust me, I
fucking
thought about it after the
microphone?
second one. I was like, I have to add a counter to this shit.
But I don't want to give too much because it's like it's very easily to catch on like snippets of like what's going on in the town and stuff like that. But I feel like it would be a great mystery solver or horror thriller type of anime because it's like it's very, very, very fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was this incident with the music box, and this creepy ass creature just started like, you know, they show a scene. I'm gonna say this one. They show a scene where a dude is in like, you know, taking a bath, and he like slowly falls asleep, and he's underwater. He looks up, weird ass scary ass creature, and I said I jumped on my bed so fast. I was like, nah, I could not be in this situation. But like she's like pushing him down, like trying to drown him, and he wakes up. She's not there, so she's attacking him like she's Freddy Krueger. Until you hear the music box, you're fucked. But yeah, no, that the show is very good. Season 3 is already out. But yeah, no, that's one thing I can definitely see being like a very good anime because it's like dealing with like creatures, horror shit, killing, mistrust, everything like mysteries and stuff like that. It's really good. I didn't mean to take up a tab.
Yeah. I thought of 3.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Caleb said this, I started looking through shit. I was like, oh my, this is a fantastic question. So my first one is only slightly cheating. My second one is kind of a like a two-parter kind of sleeper pick, and then my third one is like a super obvious pick that I think would just be really good. So my first one, I would just like a proper like Sonic like anime. Like I know there's a bunch of Sonic cartoons.
Okay.
And like Sonic X was really good, and some people are kind of like, oh, Sonic X is kind of an anime, but I just want like a dynamic. There's a I don't know if y'all have played it, but there's a game on the GameCube called Sonic Riders where first of all the song on that crazy opening song, but they have a super crazy looking visual style for the opening of that, and so many people at the time was like, y'all should turn this into a show because it's so dynamic and the art looks so crazy. I'll show y'all when we get done recording this. um uh Maybe we can
Is it that surf
the
not
hoverboard
yeah,
one.
hoverboard racing game?
Yes.
Oh my god, I remember
Yes.
playing that when I was younger.
So the opening from that is insane and one of the coolest Sonic animations I've ever seen, and I want them to do a show like in that style. So that one's kind of cheating because like there's so many video games and like there
Yeah.
are a bunch of like Sonic shows, so that one's
Mm.
kind of cheating. Um, my second one is a two-parter because it's kind of the same reason. Uh, Again, these are somewhat like you kind of just had to be there in the time moments or movies. They're both from like late 2000s, super early 2010s.
Okay.
There's a movie called Hancock starring Will Smith.
God fucking damn it, you're not. Oh my god.
That shit
It
would
needs to be an anime.
go
Oh my
hard.
god, you're right.
It would go hard.
And there's
Oh my god.
another movie called Chronicle that stars Michael B. Jordan and two other actors who I don't remember the names of.
But one of them is Spider-Man 2.
The one of them is Green Goblin and Amazing Spider-Man 2. I would want the Hancock one more than the Chronicle one because the Hancock one could be more of a comedic action. But basically the gist of both of these movies is like basic kind of superhero powers. Hancock is more of a just general like kind of Superman-ish kind of vibe. And Chronicle, they get more so like telekinesis powers from like a meteor that drops and they go and check it out and they get these weird powers. And it's a very real kind of look at like what would happen if average teenagers got superpowers. It's a really cool movie. I think it's really good. I think everyone should go watch Chronicle if you haven't
Love
seen it.
Chronicles.
Hancock was really good too,
Oh yeah.
but I think Chronicle is like the better of the two movies. But I think I'd more so because I think with Chronicle it'd be more of a serious anime just because of how that movie ends up going. Um, but I think Hancock would be more almost like a One Punch Man, like overpowered character that like doesn't really want to be doing superhero shit anymore.
I'm gonna stick his head up your ass.
Yo ass.
Like who just says that randomly?
So I think
the idea to actually
Hancock
do
would be
that.
really good. And then my last one, super obvious pick, would probably be the best one out of the ones that I've said. A John Wick anime.
Yeah.
Would go so dummy.
That'd be nasty.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking sick. Especially because we've gotten a good amount of action animes lately, and like fight choreography is like going as crazy as it's been in a long time. So, you know, now would kind of be the time for us to get a John Wick anime. Even if it was just like a one-off or like a mini series. I wouldn't even need like a long thing. I just want to see a mini series of anime John Wick going crazy, doing his fucking thing. I think that'd be fucking fire.
Bruce Lee, is it just Into the Dragon, or was it the Fist of the Dragon?
I think it was Into the Dragon.
Into the Dragon would be a dope ass anime.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As like we said, with like it's like Caleb said with like a Rush Hour and just like anything that has like kung fu kind of in it would be fucking sick.
Honestly, Kill Bill would be pretty fucking sweet.
Oh, bro. How is there not a Kill Bill anime?
How is there actually not a Kill Bill anime? With the way that movie is shot, like what the fuck?
Have y'all seen Romeo Must Die?
No.
Y'all never seen Romeo Must Die? Was with Jet Li, Aaliyah, and the guy that voice acts under Nick King from True Crime Streets of LA. I don't remember all the other actors' names, but I remember those three. But Romeo Must Die is y'all gotta watch that movie. It's really good.
Is it Heat? Is it Heat?
Oh, it's Heat if Jet Li is in it.
All right, we are back. So, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, we got a little bit of a tier list going on here. We're gonna be ranking a certain list. It's not a whole list of all the shonen anime in history, but at least like a decent 50 or so of them. Honestly, we kind of started thinking about topics and everything. We know we wanted to do shonen, so we decided to do a tier list. We're gonna try to do a couple more of these as we go down the line, just to kind of see how it goes. If you guys have any more shonen that is not on this list today that you think should be, definitely put them in the comments of the video. We will add them later on and maybe do this again down the line.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, I got a whole lineup list of everything in alphabetical order because that's just the best way for me to keep track of everything. We're starting off with Akame ga Kill.
Ooh.
Which, for anybody that has seen this, is very action-packed and also very kind of heartbreaking anime.
So I've only seen like 2 episodes of this, which that's my bad. Tenshi, have you seen any of Akame ga Kill?
Yeah, and I'm over here like trying to decide out of the two, either it should be C or B.
I'm thinking probably B because it's not the greatest, especially like the kind of story that it has, but it's still pretty good. I'd give it a solid B.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the 2 episodes you've seen, Bojack?
I really enjoyed it. I thought the action was really dope. So I'd be fine with a B. If we end up doing this again, and I've watched the series by then, we can addendum.
We could definitely do like a mini revision of it as we go through.
Yeah. Because you have this one saved, right?
I don't have it saved yet, but I can definitely
We can save it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with B. Yeah.
Okay. And you're good with B too, Tenshi?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next one is fuck me, running. Goddamn. Assassination Classroom.
I haven't watched it.
I also haven't watched it.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I know Caleb's
Solo.
watched. I know Caleb loves it.
Solo rating.
This is a solo rating. This is all
Solo
you
rating.
dog.
Okay. Yeah. So solo rating for this one. This one was a goddamn tearjerker at the end. So, it is very.
What do you mean by that?
So so the basic premise of the show is there's this alien creature that comes to Earth that threatens to basically blow up the planet, but it's giving humanity a chance to defeat it. And it literally it's literally a teacher for a. So you know how like in Japan, I guess they have like classes that are A1 or like A class, B class, C class. It's like everybody's kind of like intelligent level.
Yeah.
The students that this creature is teaching is like bottom tier, like F and E class. Like basically kids that like barely or just basically the riffraff of the school. And so they are given a chance to learn from this teacher. Like this creature teaches them, but they have to kill him. So basically every day is an attempt to kill the creature to save the planet and get a shit ton of money. Like literally the government is going to pay them if they are able to kill and assassinate this fucking creature.
I love seeing Tenchi's reaction because I know the premise of the show. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It threw me off.
I'm also like having a bad time explaining it because it's been a minute since I watched it.
No, I feel like that's pretty accurate. No,
Yeah.
I'm also like trying not to spoil anything because
yeah.
You're
especially the end. I'm not trying to spoil the end on it.
You're saying the teacher's the bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah. But it was just the concept of it was like
it's it's out there for sure.
Yeah, so like you're teaching us. But then I'm
holding my tongue on everything I know, but yes, the teacher is the main antagonist.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Caleb, where would you put this?
No,
personally, I'm ranking as A.
We can't fight it. We can't fight it.
All right. So this one I have not finished. I don't think any of us have finished it. It is Attack on Titan.
Nope, that's a C.
C?
Well, how it ended. I heard how it ended. That should be a D.
That's a.
I kind of fell off midway through like season 2 or 3, so I'm kind of okay with a C, honestly.
I hear that the highs are really good, but for me personally, there's a lot of lows. Yeah. And I also hear just in general, there's a lot of lows. So so if we get hate for this, that's cool. I don't care. Attack on Titan is a C. It's overblown.
Yeah. I say it's a D.
If I get a chance to go back and watch it and revisit it, I will give a better or worse ranking depending on how I feel. Because I may even up in adding a lower layer than D, but between this, so.
Honestly, it gets a C for me alone because of how long it's taken to fucking end. I'm tired of seeing Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3,
part 1,
the final part 4.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Fair enough on that. So the next one is Black Clover.
Ooh.
Hey.
Everybody watch this one. A? Have you seen it yet, Bojack?
I haven't finished it, but I'm really enjoying it, so I won't fight an A.
Okay. I am also okay with an A. So now, is it... Well, I guess that would be up to me, huh? Because I'm the only one that's watched Assassination Classroom.
I think for now we'll just put everything in the categories, and then we'll worry about like where it sits at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so next up we got Bleach.
You know,
big 3.
I wouldn't be mad if it was a B.
A B.
I'm
Or do you
Tenchi,
do you guys deserve? Do you guys deserve to be an A?
I'm thinking almost S, my guy.
I think we go A because I was teetering S as well. But I think if Tenchi's feeling a B, then that kind of eliminates it from S.
Honestly, I'm okay with that. I haven't finished the last bit of the recent season, but
like, don't get me wrong, it's a great anime. But what kind of killed it at the time? And this is like, in my opinion, that's the reason why I chose B. It was his training arc on the Fullbringer. It was that one was kind of
yeah.
But it made sense what he was, but to me it was just like, this is motherfucking Ichigo. He could do better than this. What the hell?
I feel like you gotta take like the show like as a whole though. You know what I mean? And like it's like top tier OG shit, Tenshi.
Oh yeah, put that shit in S. If we're gonna do that, put that shit in S.
Because I was gonna say S, because like Bleach is that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You put an A, Caleb.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a bit.
No. I was gonna say S.
All right. Okay, so the next one I have watched a little bit of, but I haven't. I've barely. Honestly, I barely gotten like 3 or 4 episodes in, so we could put this one in not watched yet. Blood. Hang on, let me get this right. Blood Blockade Battlefront. Jesus fucking Christ.
I have never even heard of this.
I've never seen that.
This was one of those shows on Funimation at the time before they merged with Crunchyroll that I just added to the watch list. I think again I'll watch like maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I like the beginning episodes, but it's just I can't confidently give it enough to like actually rank it right now. So I'm okay with the haven't watched since you guys haven't seen it at all.
And the haven't watched. Bye.
This also gives us a good list of anime we probably need to watch.
Yeah.
Blue Exorcist.
Ooh, that's a B at least. That's a B at least.
I'm okay with it. I think B's good. I would definitely put it up in A.
Tenchi, how you feeling?
I gotta put it in A because
I won't fight an A. I will not fight an A. I will not fight an A. Blue Exorcist is fired.
Yeah, it needs some love. They need some flowers because that anime when it came out
may end up being a future choice for Last Song Standing.
Yeah, ooh. I watched Blue Exorcist when it was airing on fucking Toonami. That's like when I caught it, and I was like, "Hey, yo, this shit hitting, bro."
Cause like watching it, and I'm not giving a reason why it's an A for what I'm about to say, but it gave me a whole lot of Devil May Cry feel.
Oh,
yes.
you're not
that's
wrong.
a good comparison.
You're not wrong. Which is weird because they're also coming out with a Devil May Cry anime now, so that's gonna be fun.
That better be good.
Okay, so the next one we got Blue Lock, which is the new soccer anime that came out this either late last year or early this year.
So I mean I want to give it a C, let alone because like I did see like some episodes here and there, and they do it kind of the similarity towards a video game. I don't know, like when it was a sports game, like they have like this little beast mode or something like that. You just see some like a glow behind the person when they're about to get ready to kick or something like that. But like throughout I would say like through the
fucking kick meter just over here.
Yeah,
but like they had like a spiritual type like creature of what their personality of aura represents. So when they like loading up, the art of it is really cool. The the build up to it is really good. So I give it a B for animation wise for me, because like is the ink product, like ink on it, like it looks really good.
Yeah. But have you heard or seen anything about this?
I haven't seen it. It's on my list because I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. I'm always like hesitant about sports animes because either they're very hit or miss for me. But I've heard a lot of good stuff, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Because I was just gonna go throw it in Shonen S just because I haven't seen it. but
Okay.
I trust y'all's opinion on it. So whatever y'all feel
D.
like it.
I'm okay with the B. I was gonna initially like put it like in a like higher C, just because like there's only one season out right now. I know there's gonna be a season 2 of it, and just all that they've done so far kind of feels like half of a good season to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still interested to see where the rest of it goes. So I'm okay with the B for sure.
We'll put it on the
B.
lower B when we do the ranking. We'll put it on the lower B.
D.
D.
D. Oh, I
know. The next
I know
one.
Why. So yeah, so Boruto: The Next Generation. Tenshi's already saying D.
Make that 6.
Now hold on. Hear me out.
I've only seen the movie. Is all I've seen of Boruto.
Yes. Now, is it as good as Naruto?
What I've heard, no.
But is it in subjection a bad anime?
It's a shitty anime.
I question that. So if it were up to me, I'm gonna be real. I might throw it in an A. Oh my
god. This is where Tenshi quits the podcast.
What did he just say? This is the last episode.
Boruto hit A.
Really? Let me break it down to you, Bo. Okay. Let me break it down to you. Let's talk about how the animation looks. It looks like shit.
Your chair is.
It's fine. The fight is the most laziest, most recycled shit. Thank you. And when they're starting the next episode to bring up a fight between him and his adopted brother, who the fuck starts a fight in the sky? And they're on ground. The scene is in the sky. The only people who's carrying his show is the people from the previous show. And you know who was in the previous show, Bojack? Naruto, Sasuke, Rock Lee, Tenten, Shikamaru, Choji, Sakura, and all of them was carrying all of them. Even the freaking previous Hokage subordinates that are Hokages or Kages now carrying the motherfucking show. So this show is ass. Hell fucking no. An A tier? Man, you know what? You about to make me quit this damn podcast. You said some bullshit like that. That's that bullshit I be talking about. You on that bullshit talking about Boruto deserves a fucking A.
I was bidding.
Holy shit.
Really?
Holy shit. God damn.
I was bidding. I just wanted to make you mad.
Yo, low key, I appreciate the way Tenshi was rounding off the names. It sounded like goddamn poker rap.
I just wanted to rile up Tenshi.
You got riled up. As if you wasn't earlier.
People say, they're gonna say, oh, Momoshiki is a Boruto enemy. No, the fuck. He and his subordinate are not. Because the Otsutsuki were brought in Shippuden first. I don't care what anybody says. Fuck off. Boruto's ass.
Nah, it's a D. It's a D. I was for real gonna consider a C, but it's a D. It's a D. I only said A to fuck with Tenshi.
Yeah, like I said, I have only watched like the movies. So I don't know too much about it, so I'm okay with the D.
We'll throw it in a D because that's one that Tenshi's willing to fight for is to keep it in the D.
All right.
So we'll throw it in a D.
I gotta.
Next one, I have actually not watched yet, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
What's the next one?
Jesus fucking Christ, Chainsaw Man.
Sit down. It's Chainsaw Man.
No, I still gotta walk up. You got me heated. I didn't see too much of it. I heard it was a good anime, but I didn't see too much of it. So it's down to y'all too.
Okay, I haven't watched this, so I'm guessing this is gonna be Bo's pick.
This might have to go and haven't watched it. I haven't actually started it yet.
I'm fine with that.
So this might have to go and
It's definitely on the list at some point.
Hold on, put another. we gotta take another commercial break. All right, we're back.
Oh my god,
I'll fight you, Bo. I know I'll lose, but I will fight you.
What's our next show?
Next show is Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh,
Okay, so
Yo.
I'll leave this up to you two because I've only watched like the first 2 episodes.
The beginning fucked me up, but
Yeah.
the build up
Yeah.
on the fights, either S or A. S or A. for me.
Okay.
I'm thinking A. I wouldn't say S, but it can't be any lower than A. It can't be
Okay.
any lower than A.
I'll definitely
I'll
add
go
it to the
with
list then. I'll try to get started on it. Next up is the Demon Slayer.
S. S.
S.
S.
That's. Cool.
I say what I said. That's my vote. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm gonna say A. I think it's pretty good, but I'm thinking A.
I think I'm also gonna say A.
Y'all are bugging.
Hey, here's the thing though. We still gotta
because-
rearrange it. It
no,
could be high
I know,
A.
I know you're basing it largely, not entirely, largely on the animation quality, which I'm not gonna fight you on, but you have to take into account everything.
No, I'm not talking about just the fights. The story, the character's emotion, and like everything, like literally, like come on,
It's not an S.
man. Man.
Definitely questionable.
It's a high A for sure. It's
I
a,
like
definitely
the
high
high A, but I'm just saying
it's
like
a
man,
high A.
man.
All right, next one we got is Dr. Stone.
Dr. Motherfucking Stone.
I haven't watched it. That's also on my list.
It's a high A for me. I wouldn't
Okay.
throw it in the S, but it's a high A for me.
I think me and Sonny started watching it, but I just haven't like given it a try yet, like fully.
It's very
so
good. It's
I'll
very
definitely,
good.
we'll definitely trust Bojack's opinion on this with a high
I'll say mid to high A, just depending on what else ends up in this category.
Okay. So now we start off on the fun part where either a show is long enough to where we separate it into technically different lengths of the series, or as a full remap and we show both versions of the show. First off, we have Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball.
Mm.
I
Speaking of-
personally have not watched much of OG Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Talking about long ass shows. OG Dragon Ball is a long ass show.
Yeah.
All the way up to episode 50, up to episode 49. Everything's a filler. Episode 50 is the main story.
Yeah.
I'd probably put OG Dragon Ball at a B, and I know we're gonna get some fucking hate for that, but like,
Probably.
There's
That's
no we.
why-
I didn't
that's-
vote.
what's your opinion?
A.
Were you A? I won't argue with A. I don't think it's as good as Z, but it's very good.
Oh, no.
Like,
no.
I was gonna say high B, but I won't argue with a low
Okay. I still need to watch it, but yeah, we'll keep it at a low A, high B for right now.
A. Yeah,
Next up is Dragon Ball Z.
S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. S.
Next up is Dragon Ball Super.
C.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm a nah.
I was
C
gonna
is
say like
crazy
low
work.
A. I was gonna say
C
like
is
low
crazy work. I'll give you a B. C is crazy work. You're fucking bugging, Tenshi. You're bugging. You're bug. Why a C? Why?
I hate Super Saiyan Blue. No, I'm kidding. You know, it could be an A.
A. Okay.
I mean, because like
We'll go-
there's also a lot of things that is necessarily wrong with it, but like it is a good anime, but definitely the pacing behind it was just like
It's off. Yeah.
The pacing's off.
That's why I think I'm same way. Either I'll go low A, high B for Super.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Anyways, Dragon Ball GT.
GT stands for Goku time.
that is definitely a fucking good anime. Definitely.
I haven't fully finished it, but from the little bit that I saw when I did try to watch it, I'd give it about a decent like mid B, give or take.
I'd give it a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets.
It
Not
doesn't
saying
deserve
it's
as
one of the
much
greatest
hate.
animes ever or anything, but it's not trash. All right, it's not trash. It's still Dragon Ball. All right?
Mhm.
Relax, everybody.
He needs his flowers, bro.
Needs some
All
flour.
right. So next one I have is Eden Zero. Has anybody watched Eden
Oh,
Zero yet?
that's adaptation of the fairy tale. That's the creator. I think.
It's one of the creators of Fairy Tale's other
Yeah.
manga series.
Yeah.
So, it's on my list. Haven't seen it.
I have not seen it either.
It's all right. I me personally, I give it a C, a
Okay.
high C.
It looks good. It looks really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. And speaking of the same creator, now we got Fairy Tale. I would put Fairy Tale at a pretty like
At a-
mid to low A, I think.
Either A or B for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm same way. Either low A or high B. So yeah.
That works. Next one I have not watched, but I feel like it could be a fun one if we ever get a time, is Fighting Spirit Rising. It's basically a boxing anime.
That sounds dope as shit. I haven't seen it.
I have
haven't
not
seen
seen
it
it.
either.
Okay, so definitely one to add to the list for all of us later. Next up is Fire Force. Has anybody watched Fire Force yet?
I've seen bits of Fire Force, but I haven't actually like
I haven't watched it yet.
finished it. So
I've
I'd
only
be cool
seen-
throwing it and haven't watched, but
Because I do know it's the same creator that made Soul Eater, because Fire Force and Soul Eater are connected.
Oh, I actually didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. One of my
might actually-
friends.
That might
yeah,
actually
one of
just
my,
bumped it up for me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, one of my friends from my job told me about that, and I was like, really? Yeah, he told me. I think he said it was a prequel to Soul Eater, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Ooh. I'll definitely need to look into that theory. That sounds pretty cool. But
Either
I've
the-
watched season 1. I've liked it for what I've watched. I've not been caught up with what has recently been coming out, but I've definitely enjoyed it. So I'd probably put it about a high C, low B kind of area.
we'll throw it in a. We'll throw it in a. Yeah, we'll throw it in a little B. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh, has anybody watched the glorious show that is Food Wars? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Oh, honestly, I would put the show in like a decent A position.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, Food Wars is.
Food Wars is great. It starts
Yeah.
off wacky and out of pocket, but it's fucking great. It also makes me hungry and want to cook every single time I watch it. So
Facts,
All I
bro.
gotta
Nah,
say,
bro.
certain scenes threw me off. Was not prepared.
yeah, we got another one that's split. We got OG Full Metal Alchemist,
Ooh.
the original from like 2003.
I'd say OG Full Metal Alchemist is still an A in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I even though it's not consistent with like what is written in the manga, I actually really still like the ending of it. And I wouldn't mind like a sequel
Mhm.
parody series where they follow this ending further and just see what happens.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it'd be fun.
Because I was leaning on towards B,
Hmm.
but then I was like, I mean, it is a classic. And
It's still a classic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like, I also played the video game on the PS2, and that shit was Heat 2, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I give it a high B, but A is perfectly fine for it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
S.
What do you say,
You got
Tenshi?
something to say? Tenshi? You got something to say?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say S or high A.
Like it was what Caleb said. Period. S.
Yeah.
Bro, Full Metal Alchemist was like one of my first animes, and
Same.
it's gotta be S, bro. It gotta be.
I haven't watched it. Same thing with the original. I haven't watched them, but like I'll like look at clips because Malcolm's friend would like have it on in the living room sometimes.
Mhm.
Nice.
But I will say the story did catch me though. I do know the story really did got me when they was desperately trying to bring their mom back, but the little brother's body got fucked, so he's stuck in that night suit.
Yep. All right, next one is another sports anime. It's Haikyuu.
S.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding.
Ooh.
S. I won't argue with an S.
I
was
wouldn't
gonna
argue
say-
with it. I'd probably put
I
it
was
up
gonna
like
say high A.
mid to high
so
A. Yeah.
If you really think S, I won't fight you on it because
No,
Haikyuu is fucking dope.
It's dope, but it does have very annoying parts though. I'll give it a high A though.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like at the
I'll actually
yeah,
go and
high
put
A
that
at the
one in
least.
high A
Yeah.
real quick. All right.
Oh, I see it. Oh.
Next one is Hunter. Hunter. I have not watched it, so I'm leaving this up to you two.
I haven't finished it, but I know it's really good. So I'm gonna
Okay.
say B at the least.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that to Bo because I haven't finished it either, but I probably have to start it over to like.
I say we throw it in a B because it's good.
Okay.
It's very good,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
haven't finished it. So
Sounds like a plan. All right, next one we got is Inuyasha.
oh, bro,
Yeah,
that's an S. What?
I'm very much okay with it being an S. I've actually not finished the full series, but I know fairly enough about it. But I still want to watch it.
Again, Inuyasha was one of my first animes because it'd be on at fucking random ass 2 in the morning, and you're fucking like not like watching Adult Swim like that yet, but like you wake up
Just
and
watching,
you see
just the credits is what wake you up.
that's like, oh my god, this is anime, like, you know, like, or like it would air like during the weekdays too, but it would air at like 5 in the morning, and like you wake up and like you gotta wake up and get ready for school, like
it would always be the credits is what my alarm was. Like I would just wake up at like 3:45 in the morning just because credits went off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Next one, I've not watched all the way. I think I've watched a couple episodes, but I've not given the show a full try. Is JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
Haven't watched it.
Also have not watched.
All right.
The art style threw me off, man.
Yeah, same. Next up is Jujutsu Kaisen. I would put this show about mid to high A for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen it. It's one of the things that I don't know how I keep just forgetting to watch. So I can't vote on this one.
Fair enough.
S.
All right, next.
S.
God.
S.
Hold on, what is it? Hold on. What is it?
It's Kaiju number 8.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, I'll throw it in an S for now. Yeah.
I'm okay with throwing it in an S. It's
we'll
pretty
see
great.
how it goes. But if it keeps going how it's going now, S all day.
Yeah.
If it, but
next
it changes,
one
you
I
get
have
you get a
set
random
up
message from me.
is-
Is we gotta take that down from S.
Next one, I have not fully watched it all the way through. Actually, no, this one I have watched all the way through, and I very much enjoyed it. It is Magi, Adventures of Sinbad.
I have never.
High
I don't
B.
even know if I've heard of this.
High V.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, I think it's on Crunchyroll now, but it was like one of those shows that, like, when I first saw it and heard about it, it was just one of those Netflix anime grabs
Mhm.
that they have. But yeah,
Bo,
yeah,
there's this redheaded girl who doesn't need any like gloves or any like at all. She's just fighting because her race fall under being slaves. But when the main character freed her, good lord, she is scrapping with just bare knuckles and feet, and she's like ripping skins and shit. I'm just like, don't piss this girl off. I forgot her
think
name.
that was-
but
I think that was in the original. I think because that's what's up next. It's Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. So I think Sinbad was like a spinoff of that.
oh no, this is his perspective. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Wait, there we go. Okay, so you haven't watched that one yet. That one, I'll put in like haven't watched because I haven't finished it yet, and I don't feel like I can confidently put in either of the fucking tiers right now. So
Wait, where'd you put the adaptation one?
so this one right here is the adaptation one.
Mm.
This one is the OG that I just haven't finished yet. So next one is Mashal, Magic of Muscles.
Ooh,
I still have not watched the show.
Halo.
I still be
Halo, you're
slacking, man.
slacking, bro.
No,
That's a high B, low A for me.
I'm willing to give it a low A.
Yeah, I won't fight a low A. It's very good. It's very
Bing,
All right, next one that we got that I believe we all are fairly well caught up on for the most part is Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation.
S.
I'd go S if not high A. Tadgers.
S.
Okay. I'll, as we go down to it, I'd probably put it at low S, but it's still pretty fucking good.
It's so good. I won't fight a low S, but
Yeah.
it's so good and it does so much, and it handles like it puts you into the world so much that you kind of forget it's an isekai. Like if they didn't have his inner thoughts being narrated by his old self's voice, you wouldn't even remember that it's isekai because of how deep they get into the like fucking 15 years has gone by since the first episode, and we're in only like 3 seasons. Well, I think he's 18 by this point, but
yeah, close to it. Yeah, I think
he's getting towards 18, and we're only 3 seasons in. Like they are living in this world.
It is insane. Next one is one that we also talked about a little bit today is My Hero Academia.
That's an A.
Yeah, I'm okay with a high A on that one.
Yeah, I'm okay with a high A. There's parts of it that I'm not in love with, and I think could have been handled differently. And I definitely think it's one of those things where they were setting up for it to be kind of Naruto-esque and thinking that it was going to go on for a long ass time. And then now that they're kind of seeing how much work would kind of go into like keeping it going that long, we're like,
yeah,
I think we're kind of done. And
right.
So now you can kind of tell they're like, let's sort of speed this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm not super in love with the pacing now that we're getting towards the end of it. But the majority of the show still has like some of my favorite anime moments ever. So I'm fine with it being a high A. Yeah.
So next one we got is OG Naruto.
That's a C. Next.
Don't you put that shit in C. Put it in high B or low A.
I was gonna say S, Tenshi. I was gonna say S.
No. Then put it in S. 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 S. Please.
All right.
Please. It's S. No, it's an S. Genuinely not bidding. It's an S. Genuinely not bidding.
Bojack wants me to fight him. I know.
Shippuden. Shippuden. It would be an A for me. For
A. The only reason why I would give it an A is because how they rushed the fucking war.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think my only complaint about Naruto, and it's not even a complaint, is that after the shit with Sasuke, it feels very fillerish, but you could just stop watching after that.
Yeah.
Even then, it's still really good. Shippuden, the pacing is my only kind of gripe with it. Other than that, it's still fucking really good. So,
yeah.
All right. Next one we got is Noragami.
I don't even know what that is.
Love that. Oh, so it's a adaptation, not like a strong adaptation, but it's like a lookalike like Soul Eater, but this one dwells with gods. So the main character is Yagami, and his background story is he's a god of war. So the kid to his left becomes his sword, and the girl, she can jump between the normal life and spiritual life. So she can see these spirits called regalias. But it's really good because like they do like I forgot they hunt like I believe demons or bad guys or something like that. But it's just like another like type of soul eater hunting type missions they do.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be mad if it was like a high B or a low A, because to me it's really good.
I'm okay with low A. I'm fully caught up with what I'm aware of right now, so I'm okay with a high A.
I'm
or
just
low
saying
A.
that anime needs more love. I wish there was. I wish there was more seasons.
Same. I would like for them to at least somewhat complete it. So I know Tenshi's probably gonna give this one a low rating, but One Piece.
Hey,
Okay.
Sound the alarm! Sound the alarm!
I can't be mad at its hustle. The creator legit just said once Luffy becomes Pirate King, he's gonna continue. So I can't just be like D mid. Everyone's still gonna watch it. My anime is done.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
He said, "We lost."
We legit have Boruto. We lost, but I'm still gonna be fucking arrogant and say Naruto's better. Fuck it, I don't care. But One Piece
I will say Naruto's better. I was super into One Piece so I started watching One Piece when it was airing on fucking it was like 4Kids, and it was like super like edited.
Okay, you got the 4Kids intro.
Though that's how I started watching it, but then I started watching it properly. But even still, I only got maybe 500-ish episodes deep. And then I ended up falling off. Maybe like between 300 and 500 episodes. So I got pretty deep, and I still think it's one of the best animes. I haven't seen anything past that point where I fell off, but I know it's still really good. So I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
Like I can't hate the hustle.
Yeah,
can't hate the hustle. Yeah,
I definitely enjoy it for sure. Next one. What did I put here? Oh, One Punch Man.
Ooh, that's an A.
One Punch.
I haven't watched it. It's definitely on my list.
It's really good.
It's definitely also on my list. So I'm okay with an A. I hear a lot of good things
y'all
about
would
it.
both enjoy it, especially Tenchi. Like I said, like how you enjoy fucking like goofy main characters. Y'all would love it. Season 2 isn't as good as season 1, and looking at other shit that we have in the S tier, it might be on the mid to low A's, but it's an A for sure.
Okay. Next one we got is Ranma Half, which that is an older anime, and I know they're currently coming out with a like newer remaster of it.
I haven't seen it,
but I have not seen it either. So,
but it sounds interesting.
Next one, I doubt we have watched. Zeref of the End, Vampire Reign.
Nope.
It was like
that sounds
one
cool,
of the
though.
like one of the first page ones that I pulled up, which I guess means it's got high reviews or something. So, but I have not watched it.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. I mean, the little visual here looks pretty dope. Next one that we got, Bo actually found out earlier, is a Shangri-La Frontier.
It looks really good, but I haven't seen it. But it looks really good. I'm gonna watch it. Like basically, when we get done recording, I'm gonna watch it.
I am very surprised we don't have anything in Shonen-esque right now.
I think that's because we put Haikyuu in fucking A.
Probably. Next up is Soul Eater. We were talking about that a little bit earlier.
I'm willing to give Soul Eater a high A.
Okay.
I was gonna say mid to high. I'm cool with that. Yeah.
I'm very much okay.
Because it's not a bad anime, but it towards the middle of the anime it feels weird. Like the pacing wise feels weird.
Yeah.
I'm one of those things where if I only have a minor complaint, I won't knock it against you hard. And same thing. Like I think the pacing gets weird in parts of it, but overall, I think it's really good. I think the character's really good. I think the fucking concept's really dope. I like the aspect of like, you have a battle partner and they turn into a fucking weapon. I think that's really cool. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Next one we got is Spy Family.
I haven't watched it, but that's on my list.
It is very good. I'm still questioning whether it is a shonen.
See, I almost wish we could duplicate it and give it 2 ratings, because I kind of struggle to really count it as a shonen, because it has like some action bits in it for sure, but that's not the main focus of the show. It's very comedic. It's largely comedy. Like, and I know in that same vein, One Punch Man is too, but One Punch Man has a lot of fighting in it, where Spy Family has a good amount of fighting in it because, like, he's a spy, so naturally, and Yor's an assassin, so naturally in that context, there's gonna be some fighting to be done. but that's not the main focus of the show. So I would, if it had more of a focus on like the actual action, I'd put it in an A. But I feel like because it's so comedy focused, we have to put it in shonen-esque.
I'm very much okay with that because it again, like you said, it doesn't fully feel like a shonen, but it's got those shonen aspects.
It's got vibes, yeah.
Definitely got
and
vibes.
also Spy X Family do got that hustle. They making bank.
True.
Yes, sir.
True. Next one is The Ancient Mage's Bride.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
I have not fully finished this. So I will put it in not have watched. Next up, we got Future Diaries. I have not watched it either.
I've heard of it off of PlayStation Party, but it didn't really catch my interest. But I'll be willing down to watch it with y'all.
It's also one of those ones that I struggle to see where it's a shonen, but it's one of those things I just put in. Like, it was put in the category, and the little bit that I know about it, I'm like, I could maybe see it.
We'll watch it together.
Yeah, Patreon exclusive. Next one is another one where I'm like, is this one a shonen? It's The Promised Neverland.
See,
I heard that was good until the
but from what I've heard, I don't know if I would count it as a shonen. I know it's got like violence in it and it's very tragic, but I don't know if
I also just haven't watched
it
shonen either. So
yeah, I'm cool with it being and haven't watched.
Yeah, I'm sure once we watch it, we can get kind of a better vibe out of it. But
yeah.
Probably after this I'll make another tier that's just not shonen. Next one is Seven Deadly Sins.
See,
he said it with such viscera in his voice.
I can't really argue. Like the most I'd be willing to give the show for what I've watched is a low B.
No, I'm saying a C because they got fucking lazy.
They definitely got lazy in like season 3.
That's what I hear, and like I haven't seen it, but that's what I hear, so I can't argue with a C. I think it'd probably be a high C because I hear like it starts off really good.
Yes,
it definitely starts off really good.
It does starts off really good, but like down the line, they're just like they're milking it, and it's still bad. Like even before, like they had the next series about their the next gen. This series, like all the way through, like past season 2 or 3, it was just starting to become like just dry, cliche, like super cliche, and it just recycled, and it was just lazy writing, and plus the animation was just like looked the same. It didn't really change, not a damn bit.
Next one is Tokyo Revengers. I have not watched this show yet, but I've heard pretty good things about it.
I've heard really good things, but I haven't seen it yet.
I would give it a high B or a low A because it is really good.
Okay, I'll put it in A for now. Keep it on low A.
Watch together.
That one's a definite modern day Raise Zero.
Ooh,
that's the only one I'll give you.
Next one we got is the OG Trigun.
Never seen it.
I also haven't seen it. I know what Trigun is, but
okay. I did watch it because when I heard the new show was coming out, I went and just binged all of the original. I really liked the story. I liked the way it came out and everything. I'd probably put it at about I'll go put it at a low A. I wouldn't be against putting it at a high B.
I hear really good things about Trigun all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Next one is Welcome to Demon School.
Okay, yeah, I've seen like the kind of like synopsis of it. Yeah.
That sounds very interesting.
Also, just the main character and the one like love interest that has a crush on him is just very fucking cute. So I'd go and put this one at like a mid to low B for right now.
Wrong. Oh.
All right, we're down to the final 3 of this list because one of them was an accidental repeat of Image.
Oh, I see it.
First off, we got OG Yu-Gi-Oh!
S.
Ooh. Yeah, I won't fight an S. I was gonna say high A, so that's I won't fight an S.
I'm okay with the low S for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Next up is a personal favorite of mine, especially because of the intro, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Ooh, gotta at least be high A, bro.
I'm okay with.
I won't put it in an S, but that's a high A.
Mid to high A, about right after. What's after? I feel like Blue Extra is a little better. Okay, one more, and then we'll get into that nitty gritty.
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is like the most recognizable Yu-Gi-Oh! Series apart from the original.
Probably, yeah. I feel like
I feel
more
like
people started off on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and then watched OG Yu-Gi-Oh! And fell in love with it.
I think because I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX kind of blew up for whatever reason, like in the time. And then, like you said, a new generation of people that didn't see OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Went back and watched OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of GX. Because, like, 5Ds has, you know, its issues. I enjoyed 5Ds, but 5Ds has its issues. And like all the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, like, are very kind of just whatever. But GX was like, GX was that shit. Yeah.
So the final one is Yu Yu Hakusho. I have not fully finished the show, but from what I've seen so far, I would put it at about mid to low A tier. Some people may end up coming for my neck for that one, but don't worry, I already got the IWC on my ass.
That is why I didn't say anything. You do you. You got it. I ain't having those spirit officers coming after me. Shit. You got
It's gotta be a mid-high.
You saw this, right? It's not a ray gun.
That's why you're saying high A, Bo?
It's gotta be a high A or we're gonna die.
I'm okay putting it high A.
Yeah, we'll put it down.
All right.
It don't gotta be at the top. We'll shuffle it, but it's gotta be up near the top. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So do we want to start from? Wait, what was that, Tenshi?
You see how you said it has to be a high A, and I'm not like here, right? Because I didn't say shit. So that is between y'all two. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Fair enough.
Come back.
Sit down, motherfucker.
I just did like a SpongeBob, like the hand grab, and just.
Right.
So what's all in C right now?
All that's in C is Attack on Titan, Eden Zero, and Seven Deadly Sins.
I'm more than happy to put Seven Deadly Sins at D, to be honest.
We'll keep it in low C until maybe I watch a little bit more of it. Because I'm almost willing to agree with you just on the clips that I've seen of it, of past what I've watched.
Oh.
But I also want to actually give it a proper try before I like completely shit on it.
What's in B?
B, we have Akame ga Kill, Blue Lock, Dragon Ball GT, Welcome to Demon School, Fire Force, Hunter x Hunter, and Adventures of Sinbad. Honestly, Adventures of Sinbad, I'm fine keeping at the bottom of B.
I kind of want to bump GT up one, but like it's only one, so I'm not really like super like. Yeah, I'm cool with GTB in there.
Just because, actually, honestly, I think Welcome to Demon School at the bottom of B because I like the Adventures of Sinbad a little bit more right now.
See how I would place it. I would put Agame Kill behind because if anything, I would rather watch GT more than the others, but I would have to put what's that one next to Agame ga Kill?
A Blue Lock. Soccer.
Definitely would have to put. So yeah, I would have definitely put Hunter x Hunter and Fire Force right behind GT.
Yeah, I think I'm with that.
Yep, I don't hate it at all.
Did we put Barto in A?
No.
Is it the only one in D?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Barto is the only one in D.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how did it get in there?
Categories should say shit. That's Boruto.
All right. So now the heftiest one that we got to work through is A. We got Yu Yu Hakusho, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu, Assassination Classroom, Black Clover, Blue Exorcist, Dead Man Wonderland, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Soul Eater, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, Dragon Ball Super, Fairy Tail, Food Wars, Full Metal Alchemist, the OG, Jujutsu Kaisen, Mashle, Magic and Muscles, Naruto Shippuden, Noragami, One Piece, One Punch Man, Tokyo Revengers, Trigun. God fucking bless.
So, and this is just off gut feeling. Might want to leave MHA where it's at. Shippuden needs to go way higher. One Punch Man also needs to go way higher.
Okay, where are we
And
feeling right now?
honestly, bro, Shippuden might be at the top of the list.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will switch it with the
Shippuden, My Hero. What was the other one you said?
One
Soul
Punch
Eater?
Man for sure.
Oh no, One Punch. One Punch. So One Punch behind My Hero.
I feel like Demon Slayer could go behind One Punch Man.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah. That's fine.
Honestly, just because of what I watched, I honestly would put One Piece maybe above One Punch Man, just because I haven't watched a lot. But that's also
That's
just
fine.
me.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I won't fight that. One Punch Man is a very like comedic show, and like I said, part of it kind of falls off in season 2. Not majorly, but like enough of like to where it's like, so I'm fine with that.
I could put Super behind Demon Slayer.
Okay. I actually don't hate that at all.
I'm with that.
I'll put Dragon Ball. I think I'll put OG Dragon Ball just behind Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Because I would definitely say both those animes itself, given the fact that they're both classics, I feel like to me they're equal because they're both really good.
Mm-hmm. So what's after OG Dragon Ball?
Haikyuu. I'm honestly okay to leave Haikyuu where it's at and then move something else in front of it if they feel like that's better.
I think we leave Haikyuu where it's at. What's after Haikyuu?
Assassination Classroom. That is also another one where I feel like Black Clover is a little bit better than that one.
I'll put Black Clover above Haikyuu.
I was gonna say honestly, yeah. I was gonna say exact same thing.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Next one we got over here is Blue Exorcist. Where we feel that one?
Me,
I feel like I would put that above Assassination Classroom.
Yeah, definitely same.
And then I would put Nagami. Is that the title? Is it Nagami?
Noragami?
Noragami. Behind Class Assassination.
Okay. Dead Man Wonderland.
That one can stay.
That one can stay where it's at. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Where's that? Gotcha.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
GX.
You can stay there.
Soul Eater.
I could say.
I'd probably put it above Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably put Soul Eater above Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
Next is Dr. Stone.
Honestly, I'd probably put Dr. Stone above Yu-Gi-Oh! GX too.
Yep, fair.
I'm not trying to hate on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but Dr. Stone is that good.
No, I know. But it's the fast responses for me.
What's after
next up we got Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail can Fairy Tail.
I kind of put Fairy Tail above Assassination Classroom, honestly.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm good with it. Yeah, go for it.
Because I was also thinking between Soul Eater and Dead Man Wonderland.
Food Wars. God damn it.
That one
I really love this show.
That one definitely to me can actually no that one could be behind Dr. Stone.
Honestly, I'm okay with that because everything here is pretty well close. I'm okay with it being that far down.
Bro, I hate that we keep doing this to Yu-Gi-Oh, but OG Full Metal's got to go above Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I feel that we keep bumping it down, but
I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen kind of has to go a bit above it as well, honestly.
I'd put Jujutsu Kaisen above OG Full Metal.
Okay.
I'm like this is just like off of like what bits I've seen of it. I feel like it's above OG Full Metal.
Actually, I feel like it should be above Haikyuu.
Food Wars?
No, Jujutsu.
Haikyuu? So like
I haven't seen enough of it to combat or agree. So I'll let you rock with that.
I'd be okay with up here.
Because I'm not gonna say like it, it's new and stuff like that. But I've seen the rest of season 1 and I've seen clips and snips of season 2, and I saw the movie. Like all of them are really good.
Yeah. All right, we got Mashle, Magic's the Muscle.
that one can also be above Haikyuu.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Right there. All right. Tokyo Revengers, I have not watched, but so probably honestly here at the bottom just because I haven't watched it really.
Well, I mean, regardless, it's like, it's just it's like hit or miss anime.
And then are we good with where Trigun's at, or we want to move it up or down? Because honestly, I'm okay with where it's at. Oh wait, I was the only one that even watched this one anyways, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm okay with where that's at. Okay, now up to the S tier. We got Bleach at the front, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Inuyasha, Kaiju No. 8, Mushoku Tensei, OG Naruto, and OG Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fuck, this is difficult as shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, we got some pretty bangers up here.
Well, Z got to be first. That's all I got to say.
I was about to say, bro.
Honestly,
I was genuinely about to say. I'm like, bro, Z got to be first, bro. I wouldn't be that guy, but
I'm more than willing to put Naruto ahead of Bleach or behind Bleach.
I'm okay with it being behind Bleach personally.
I say
just because Bleach is like the whole series. I'm kind of as a whole. I may add 1,000 Years Blood War as a later one, but right now I'm considering this all of Bleach.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I won't fight with
it. So next we got Brotherhood.
I think Brotherhood can stay where it's at.
I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
What about Inuyasha?
Behind Yu-Gi-Oh.
So like at the bottom, or you think Yu-Gi-Oh needs to go up?
At the bottom. And I also think I think Yu-Gi-Oh needs to go up past those two animes.
Okay.
I think that ranking, I think that alignment is perfect.
Okay.
Because as much as I love Mushoku Tensei, like I said, if Kaiju No. 8 can continue what it's established in season 1, it's gonna be like one of those fucking shows. And like I said, I fucking really love Mushoku Tensei, but I'm gonna put some faith in Kaiju No. 8 that they can keep going and doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, boys.
And like, cause like also like I said, Full Metal Alchemist franchise are definitely good, but it's also Yu-Gi-Oh. You can't just trade off Yu-Gi-Oh for Kaiju and Mushoku Tensei and Inuyasha. I know Inuyasha's been there, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Honestly, I'd probably put it. I don't know. I feel like Inuyasha.
No, well, if you go to, I would definitely put Inuyasha behind Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, Kaiju No. 8 and Mushoku Tensei are really good, but I just don't think
they're also new, which is why I'm like, it's a finished story compared to recency bias. Stories.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It might be some recency bias. I'm okay with that. It's a classic.
Yeah, don't worry, right? We'll definitely we'll be updating this list over time and everything, so stuff may get moved down, bumped up, and everything. Which I wanted to ask. I'm willing to if we talk about it, upgrading or downgrading one show. Which one would we do? Because as of right now, I'm thinking one of the A's probably get bumped up to S.
I wouldn't be mad with Shippuden going to S. I know Tenshi wants to put it in there.
I wanted to say it's so bad.
I know he
honestly I'd be okay with it.
Want to be that guy.
But just as a principle, I'm putting it behind the other two.
That's fine. Yeah, no. It should be. It should be, in my opinion. It should be. But
so as don't look at me first like that. Iteration of tier list here on Anime's Love, Anime's Life podcast, we got a pretty fucking wild ass. We put a lot of shows in A's. We got a lot of shows that we actually really like but don't think are the best right now.
We had a good list.
That was a pretty good list. That was about 50 to 51, 52 different anime.
Y'all wait until I put the fucking rom-com list together.
God.
Boy, y'all wait for this shit. Y'all wait. And then Tenshi, we've already done one, but we need to do a new one. Because that one was kind of just cartoons. We need to do a waifus list.
Go
we
on.
we kind of sort of did one with Skylar and Bats that one time, which you guys can catch on the Goon Squad YouTube channel. The whole thing is up. There's like 3 hours long. But we need to do another, because that one was more so just like childhood crushes and like cartoons.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to do another. We need to do another waifus tier list. Yeah, that was my point. We need to do another waifus tier list. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No. Yeah, we need to do another waifus tier list for sure. But yeah, that was good. I feel good about this. I feel good about all this. We'll probably do more shonen because we all watch a lot of shonen.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot that wasn't on this list, even though we had a good size. So, all right, everybody, thank you for joining us for episode 6. Woo!
Oh my god, I think this is the longest recording we've done. Holy shit!
This is the longest recording. We wanted to pull the curtain back. We wanted to do multiple recordings, but it's 2 a.m. and this recording has gone on for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
My bed is right there.
I want to call since earlier today because we had to plan what this episode was gonna be.
We had no idea what we wanted to do today, so we spent like a good 2.5 hours just planning, and then we got started super late. So
I watched Kaiju at number 8, so I was cool. I was good.
Did you watch all of Kaiju number 8 in preparation for this? Yeah.
And I'm hooked. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yes, sir. All right. Catch us all on all of our social medias. Most of them are at animeislxl. You can catch us on our individual Twitters. We'll throw those on screen right now. Yeah. So yeah. Remember, get you some merch at goddamn GoonSquadPW.com. Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and get your shirt and Hokage of the Carolina shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll also make sure to stay tuned because we got plenty of new possible podcast merch coming out your way soon.
I've
been grinding on that shit. I've been coming up with so many fucking ideas for that.
We out of here. We're leaving.
We out.
We're leaving.
Goodbye.
We're leaving. Oh, leave.